Philadelphia, here I am, the city of brotherly love, and I'm here to meet the amazing Miss Patti LaBelle.
Philadelphia is the soul city.
When you say Philadelphia, you say Patti LaBelle. You
definitely.
do.
We come here for a bit of soul.
This is where I learned to be...
To be Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle, yeah. I'll sing You'll Never Walk Alone and killed it. I grew up here, and the house is still standing. When I was upstairs in my bedroom, I would take a broom, and that was my microphone.
And the voice came out.
And the voice came out. Hit it.
We need power, oh, and we need peace. Yes, I think we all agree.
My name is Mick Rock. Some people have dubbed me the man who shot the 70s. I've photographed a lot of musicians. Queen, David Bowie, Lou Reed, Iggy Pop, Snoop Lion, Lady Gaga, Madonna. Now, I'm going on the road to visit the best music cities in the United States of America and chat with your favorite musicians. Join us, we're going on the record with Mrs. Rock's one and only son, Mick. It's very meaty around here. How do you get to be king of steaks? That's what I'd like to know. I haven't been here in Philadelphia since the 70s. I was here on that first Ziggy Stardust tour with David Bowie for a sold-out two-night stand at the famous Tower Theatre. But I know that this city is more than just a stopover. It has history and it has soul. Pig's feet, look. I've never seen pig's trotters. Look, these are big fish heads.
You need to try that.
Do people eat the head?
Oh, when you're in a restaurant asking for fish soup, this is what
That's
it is.
grouper. Philly was also the home of that prolific American forefather, Benjamin Franklin. You can't miss him in this city. He seems to be everywhere. Benji. But other than good old Benjamin Franklin, I can think of one other person who's as near and dear to the heart of Philadelphia, Patti LaBelle. She is an icon. She grew up in Philadelphia in the 50s and the 60s. As a teenager, she was discovered and befriended by legendary producer Kenny Gamble. With Kenny in her corner, she formed her first group, the Bluebells. Though she was still very young, Patti and her mates had a string of hits. By 1970, the group was known simply as LaBelle. And in 1974, they achieved massive success with the international smash Lady Marmalade. Patti went solo in the late 1970s and has not looked back, picking up several Grammys and proving she's a timeless legend. So I'm off to see Philadelphia through Patti's eyes, starting at her favorite soul food restaurant located in the Reading Terminal Market, one of America's oldest farmers markets.
Hey, Mick. Nice to meet you.
Wonderful. Now, I know there's a reason why you brought me here.
Because they have great food here. My friend Kevin owns this restaurant, and Kevin is one of my better friends. I love him. I am happy that Kevin has his place.
Here you go.
What is in there?
This is our tropical blend iced tea.
This is his joint. He takes care of me like I'm his mother.
I'm gonna bring your food over.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're gonna eat even here.
We're gonna eat.
But what are you
So,
gonna have?
I'm gonna have fish, macaroni and cheese.
Oh, look what he did.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Philadelphia is the soul city, so it's soul
We come here
food,
for a bit of
southern
soul.
cuisine.
Well, I tell you, tastes really. I'm only on the salad. But it
Okay,
tastes
great. I'm glad you love it.
Now tell me how you two met.
I was at a concert, and I used to follow her from concert to concert to concert. When we had the Patti LaBelle jackets, and every year the jacket color would change. And I got the opportunity to meet her maybe 10 years ago, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. You know, you just don't know how much a person impacts your life. And I tell Miss Pat this all the time. She's impacted my life tremendously, just by being so supportive, so loving, and it's from the soul. And I'm so blessed to have her in my life. You know, I lost my mother 4 years ago, and when I lost my mother, Miss Pat was right there for me.
You're like a son.
Yes.
You are.
Yeah.
Really, and I'm so happy for your success, right? Did you like the sweet potatoes?
I've already been at them.
The Rolling Stones, The Who, Elton John, Mick, they came to Philadelphia years ago and said, Patti, would you cook something for us? And so I said, of course, because I love to cook. So I made like 6 different pans of different foods, but I made sure the catering didn't take the credit for my food. So I said, put Patti LaBelle on every one. So they did. Elton loved the food. He took a lot of stuff home in containers.
Really?
Yes,
That's
and
a great
so
story.
I've been cooking for a lot of entertainers for a long time. How are you?
Patti, Patti!
That's it.
Listen, it's wonderful to be loved.
Okay, let's see the selfie. How are you?
Well, I'm just getting some spillover because I'm with you.
Here, Sean. Just goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I grew a lot at the Uptown Theater as a performer. This is where I used to bring down a house. They used to say, Patti LaBelle brought the house down. I didn't have any friends.
Really?
No.
It's hard to believe that
No,
today.
because I didn't like people. And so I went to the church and joined the choir, and that's when everybody knew I had a talent.
Voice gave you the power. I hear we're off to the Uptown Theatre.
Yeah, the Uptown Theater is like the Apollo Theater, the Regal Theater. It's sort of like in a working class neighborhood. All the real people hang out at the Uptown Theater. Most cities have these theaters for Black entertainers.
I mean, this was in the early days.
Back in the
Yes.
day, we did shows with the Supremes and the Temptations, but every act did 2 or 3 songs. And then you did 4 to 5 shows a day. And it was wonderful. Actually, I grew a lot at the Uptown Theater as a performer.
That's an important part of your past, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is the beginnings.
My roots.
Right.
Oh, here it is. This is where I learned to be
Big Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle, yeah. It's not open anymore, but they're letting us come in just so that I can show you some parts that are left. Hello.
Welcome again to
sorry.
the Uptown Theater.
Thank you.
Linda.
This is
Can I
Mick
come in
Rock.
too?
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, this is not how it used to be. It was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
We did so many shows here. I think it was like 4 to 5 shows a day that we did, and it was wonderful.
It was built in 1929 in the Art Deco style. It was state-of-the-art, and then by the 1950s, it became the mecca for rhythm and blues.
Inside is
I want to have a peek.
where we used to jam, but
Wow.
it doesn't look anything like it used to
but
look.
it's
This
a
is
bit
where I
bigger.
used to bring down a house. They used to say, Patti LaBelle brought the house down. You see that floor up there, Mick?
Oh, yeah.
That actual floor. I walked across and sang You'll Never Walk Alone and killed
man.
it. I did.
The place must have
did.
fallen apart.
We worked that stage. That was ours. This was a beautiful beginning. And they're going to bring it back to
Patti
life.
LaBelle and the Bluebells.
Yes, that's what it was. Sarah Dash, Nona Hendricks, and Cindy Birdsong.
They were all, I didn't realize they were part of the Bluebells before you became LaBelle.
Oh,
and of course,
yes.
Cindy was swiped.
Stolen by the
Stolen by
Supremes.
Diana Ross.
Yes.
Yes.
They don't make them like they used to,
No.
meaning
But-
performers. This is beautiful history, the Uptown Theater. Now that you've seen where I got my start musically, I'm going to take you to my house where I grew up.
I'm coming.
My old house.
I'm following you.
You ready? We're going to my beginning, where I grew up. On Washington Avenue, it's in Philadelphia.
Did you used to sing as a child?
Yes, and I started singing in the choir because my mother knew how shy and, you know, quiet and how I didn't have any friends.
Really?
No.
It's hard to believe that
No,
today.
because I didn't like people. I liked my cat, my dog, and butterflies. People frightened me. And so I went to the church and joined the choir, and that's when everybody knew I had a talent.
Voice gave you the power.
Yes, it did.
Because to get up on that stage, you cannot be frightened.
Especially in a Baptist church.
Whoa.
No, they will throw stuff at you. So I got a standing ovation, and they hallelujah'd me out. And I said, this is what I'm going to do.
When you open your mouth, it comes through you and the magic, and you see the
You
people.
don't rehearse that.
No.
You don't. It just comes when it does. This is my neighborhood. I grew up here. It's very nice. 5819. This is
it.
my house.
Let's have a sip.
Child. My mother would be inside here cooking and making sure I never left the neighborhood. My sisters were here, 3 sisters. They all passed. So I am the only child left. And my mother and father, they all passed. And I have so many memories. This street is just a wonderful street.
I was expecting maybe something a bit more down, but I'm looking and going, that's kind of middle class
We
to
were
me.
middle class. We had a few bucks, you know, and I ate regularly. And this is my neighborhood, and I'm so happy that I can come back, and the house is still standing.
Yeah, no, what was the moment when you found out that you had these vocal chops?
When I was upstairs in my bedroom, I would take a broom, and that was my microphone, and I would sing, you know, and it surprised me I had a decent voice.
You were just playing it, and then the voice came out.
And the voice came out, but then my mother sent me to church. And so the choir director had me sing lead. And I got sing, sister, and all those wonderful things. Yeah.
You were in.
So after doing that, I knew that that was my calling, to be a singer.
And there was no looking back after that.
No looking back.
Now, the name is... Because David Bowie is not David Bowie, he's...
What is his name?
David Jones.
Patti LaBelle, the name was given to me.
How did you pluck that name?
I was given that name by one of our first managers. Patti LaBelle means the beautiful, you know, so I took it.
I'm having a piece of that.
So that's my name. That's who I, you know.
It's so perfect, man. It's so you. It's so your voice. It's like you were really christened Patti LaBelle.
Now I'm going to show you where I live. When you say Philadelphia, you say Patti LaBelle. You
definitely.
do. You know, just wonderful people that I've met in my life. See, it's very Kiss. You know, Kiss.
Well, it was the same designer.
We were ahead of our time.
You were.
I believe.
No, I wanted to bring you something.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the shape and the whole.
People want truth or nothing at all.
So where are we going to next?
I'm going to take you to my home in Wynwood, PA. And I've been there for about 30 years.
Yeah, so Wynwood. Obviously, I've never heard of it because I'm not from Philadelphia. But what is it about the district?
My area is very quiet, and I love my home.
So when you go out in the world and perform and then come back and zen down...
It's peace.
This is your nest.
Yes, it is.
After you.
So this is, you know, just wonderful people that I've met in my life. Bill and Obama. Yeah, I was singing Over the Rainbow, I think. Richard.
Boy, was he unbelievable.
I know.
He was the funniest man
In the world.
Ever.
And these are the girls, Sarah, Nona, and
I've seen Nona a couple of times in recent.
You have?
Who actually wrote Lady Marmalade?
Bob Crew. It's 41 years ago that we did it. Bob Crew called us to his home before we went to New Orleans to record with Alan Toussaint. Bob Crew gave us the song right before we got on the plane. The first song we said to Alan, we have to record this. I didn't know what it meant at the time, Voulez-vous coucher. But that was the first song we recorded and one of the first hits we had about a hooker.
Very nice. No, but it's I hear it, you still hear it all the time on the radio. I mean, it's a transcendent song, isn't it?
It's one of those songs that will always be. Okay, Mick, I have something to show you.
You're gonna show me something special.
Come on, in the basement. This is from years and years ago. See, it's very Kiss. You know, Kiss.
Well, it was the same designer, right?
Yeah,
Larry
after we had
Legaspi.
ours, Larry Legaspi did these things for Kiss.
With the bluebells.
We were ahead of our time.
Tell me about Philadelphia.
Philly is the city of brotherly love.
You loved it, obviously, from the beginning, because a lot of people
Yeah.
move around and live in
I can't live in LA or New York. A little too fast for me. I'm pretty laid back. So, like I said, Philly is my home, and I'll be
But
here.
you're identified with it.
With Philadelphia,
Yeah.
When you say Philadelphia, you say Patti LaBelle. You do.
Definitely. Do you have certain special memories of Philadelphia that are dear to your heart?
My memories would be my family when they were all living. So many people would wonder why am I still in Philly and not LA or New York? Because I love the quiet and the calm here. It's calm enough for Patti LaBelle.
Right, and yet it's
Yeah.
close enough to
New
the
York.
action.
Yeah, I can get there if I have to.
Yeah. I thought, since I was coming to see you, no, I wanted to bring you something. I was there at the Park Lane Theatre,
In London?
in London. Could it have been 74, 75?
Oh, my goodness,
And I have a
no,
ton of photos. I love it like that.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
the shape and the heart.
This is beautiful.
Sort out some more.
So beautiful.
So now that you have shown me around your beautiful house, what else do you have in store for me?
Well, I think it's time for me to sing a song.
Oh, I've been desperate
Okay.
for that ever since I've been here.
This song, What Can I Do For You, was written by Bud Ellison and Rev James. They're both way up there now and looking at me and smiling. And I'm going to do this song now with my piano player and musical director for 20 years, Mr. John Stanley. Now, we've never done it like this before, just Patti LaBelle and John Stanley. Hit it.
People want truth or nothing at all. People want sincerity and nothing false. People need understanding, not impatience or confusion. No, no. Oh, I wonder, should we hate those who present us disillusion? They talk about love. Ooh, they lie about love. They think about love. Oh, yes, what you say. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, we need power, yes. We need power. Oh, and we need peace, yes. Peace. Peace. I think we all agree. Let's stop fighting. Let's stop fighting and become sis and bruh. Sis and bruh. Sis and bruh. I'm sure it's not too late to love. Love. Ooh, love. Oh, what can I do for you? What can you do for me? What can I do for you? What can you do
Thank you so much for showing me around not only your beautiful home, but your beautiful city.
And
Listen,
I'm thrilled because I love you.
beautiful. Now you've got to kick me out and
Get
send
out.
me back to where I belong.
Whenever I'm performing, you come to my shows.
If I'm invited, I'll be there.
You're invited now.
Okay.
Wash your vet, they lost the sickle.